another question. We'll go from Forest to you now. I sort of think that people call you a vlogger, but I sort of think you're sort of a reporter, like the style you do it, the way you do it.
Oh yeah.
Do you think the same?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I don't think I'm a vlogger. If I'm perfectly honest with you, I don't like being called a vlogger. And luckily, because like you mentioned at the start, I won the best young blogger or vlogger in 2018. But in 2019, I won the best young content creator. You see, so it's slightly different name, and I preferred that because of the name. And no, because my dream and my end goal with football and presenting and just general presenting as well, which I want to do is to be a presenter. I don't want to continue YouTube forever. YouTube's been great for me. I've built a platform off. I always say this to people and stuff when I'm on these kind of podcasts that I've done very well in terms of building myself a platform at Forest, and fingers crossed then I can build that on and then at the moment, hopefully with things picking back up as well, I could continue it into more of a career, which is the kind of long-term aim and goal. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it sounds good. I mean, what age did you start? Because I was going back through a couple of your videos, like your old ones. What age did you actually start? You look quite young.
I was very young. Started at, I think, the age of 11. So that was when I more did the vlog style of things. But at the age of about 13, 14, I changed into the more presenting side of things. It's been a long old journey. It's gone quick though. It's gone really quick. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. And I've always said to myself, if I didn't enjoy it, I'd stop it. And I'm still enjoying it, to this day. I don't do as many as I used to, because I work with other people now, like Mita, and I did some work with the BBC as well about 6 months ago. So, different things can get in the way, and I won't be able to do YouTube forever. But like I said before, my aim is to obviously I've made this platform for myself, and I want to kind of turn that into a career. But no, I started at a very early age. So I was a lot more, I probably still am a bit baby-faced, but I was a lot more baby-faced back then, and a lot more of a squeaky voice as well.
Yeah, I could tell. So you said what your end goal is. What's your build up now? Like, what are you studying at college? What do you want to go to uni, apprenticeship? What do you want to do?
Good question. I've never been asked that before, actually. I think in terms of the current situation, nobody knows what's going on. It's been, if I'm perfectly honest with you, it's been quite difficult in terms of what I can and can't do with football and things. And the BBC work was supposed to be continuing now, but that got pulled because of COVID. So my hope is in a year's time, I would be coming towards my last year of college. After college, whether I go into an apprenticeship or going to the workplace, at the moment it's more looking for opportunities as well as waiting, and just hoping that the right thing comes up. But I think that everybody, it's very difficult at the moment because nothing's guaranteed. No one is secure in terms of job wise, and nobody maybe knows what they want to do because of COVID-19 has threw a massive spanner in the work for some people, and it's through probably a little bit of one for me as well in terms of work. But hopefully with things getting back to the new normal now, I'll be able to continue what I can do, and like you said, my kind of long-term goal is obviously to get to the top. It'll take a while, it'll take a lot of hard work, but I'm willing to put it in, and fingers crossed, with college and uni, that might be a possibility as well. Yeah.
So you said you started at 11 or 12. So how did you go about making videos and getting a fan base and pushing yourself out into the world? How did you achieve that?
Yeah, so I started obviously at 11, and then from kind of when I turned it more into Matchday with Max and the interviewing and reporting side of things, I just would go up to people and ask them for interviews. But now I'm quite lucky in terms of I've got quite a good interview base. In fact, during lockdown, I have kind of know that many people from interviews. I'm a bit geeky, but I put a spreadsheet together for each Forest game for who I was going to interview, and tried to stick it to that. So I'm very lucky that I built up a great base. And I've always said that the people that make my YouTube channel are the people that I interview. It's not me, because a lot of people who I interview know a lot more than me and are much more knowledgeable and come across on camera much better. So So, you know, I'm very lucky that I've built up that kind of base of subscribers and people that want to come on the channel as well. But, you know, it took a lot of hard work, and it's still hard work now. You know, a lot of people will see a 6-minute video from Matchday with Max on a Saturday evening from a Forest game when we were in the normal a few years ago, and thought, oh yeah, 6 minutes. That probably only take him half an hour to put together, but it takes me the whole day. It takes a lot of editing. It takes a lot of planning. You know, I put a lot of planning and stats and research. I've got books and books of stats and things. But it's all part of the fun. I really enjoy planning things as well. I kind of like that theory side, I guess you could call it as well. And I always like putting the hard work in, and it's good because I get to see things that a lot of people don't see. I get to see the players warm up pitch side. I get to speak to some of the players before they play a game. I get to see the behind the scenes of the club, you know, and speak to club staff. So it's brilliant at Forest. And with my Mitre stuff is I've got to have so many more opportunities with that in terms of, you know, going to Wembley and reporting on the FA Cup final, which, well, I'd never really dreamt of. And I thought that'd take me a lot longer. But at the age of, I was 15 when that happened, to do that was pretty special. So no, I've built up a really good base of subscribers as well, and they've always helped me along the way. So, you know, I'm very grateful to have the platform from YouTube, and very lucky to have a lot of support as well off a lot of people, not only close to me in terms of family wise, but in the wider community and subscribers as well.
Yeah, I always wondered, how do you get Pitchside? Because that must have took you. I don't know what you've done there. It's like a miracle, sort of.
It didn't take a lot, honestly. I was just doing my normal videos, and Forest emailed me saying, would I like to come down and just shoot like a training video, shoot like a video on the pitch. And then from there, they obviously like me. And I said, I asked the question, you know, can I have media access every game? And from then onwards, I've built up a really good relationship with the club. They trust me, I trust them. And I do my own thing, and I know the rules of staying away from things. And I can't, for example, I wouldn't be able to go up to a player on before a game and just interview them. It's not allowed. So I'd have to like ask for permission, or do it in more where the kind of the media guys are with them. So I know the rules. I stick to them, and I maintain a healthy relationship with the club, and I think that's always key. So I'm very lucky to get Pitchside, but it's very nice doing it. Although I kind of just see it as something normal. It's weird. A lot of people will see it, obviously, like you probably, Daniel, as well, as something phenomenal. And I sometimes have to step back and think, oh yeah, I really did just go on the pitch, or I really did just film the teams coming out, or whatever, something like that. So yeah, it's pretty special. I always embrace it every time I do it, and I'm on the pitch.